Hello my YouTube friends, my name is Democles Rocha and today we do a division with a two-digit divisor. What is 4567 divided by 47? If you support this initiative, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to get to know about our new videos, subscribe to this channel. Let's get started. So the dividend here is 4567. That is the number that we will divide in 47 equal parts. 47 is our divisor. Before we start the division, I always say that it's good that we know the multiplication table of the divisor. But you might not know by heart the multiplication table of 47, and that's okay. I don't know by heart the multiplication table of 47 too, but I know that 0 times 47 equals 0, because it's not once 47, it's 0 times 47, so the result is 0. And it is also easy to say that 1 times 47 equals 47, because that is 47 only once. Let's see if we can do this division only knowing some results of the multiplication table of 47. Let's get started. We start by looking at this first digit here. It's a 4. 4 is less than 47, so we do not start yet. We group it, we join it with the next digit, so now we have 45. 45 is less than 47. I don't start now. I group it with another digit, and then we have 456. 456 is more than 47, so now I start. And I start by asking a question. How many times does 47 go into 456? You might say that you don't know. We don't have all the results of the multiplication table of 47, but one might say that 47 can go a lot of times into 456, right? How many times? From 0 to 9. Well, I believe that that is 9 times, because 10 times 47 equals 470, which is just a little bit more than 456. So I believe that 47 can go 9 times into 456. Let's multiply to check. So here I am going to multiply 4 times 47, and I will see if 9 is the number of times that 47 can go into 456. The multiplication is done, and now I know that 9 times 47 equals 423. I will record this result here, and now we can say for sure that 47 can go 9 times into 456. And that means that 9 is the first digit of our quotient. I will write 9 here. Since 9 times 47 equals 423, I write it here, and then I subtract. 6 minus 3 equals 3, 5 minus 2 equals 3, and 4 minus 4, 0, nothing. After a subtraction, I always bring down the next digit. In this case, the next digit is 7. So I brought 7 down, and now I look at this number, 337. And then I ask the same question, how many times does 47 go into 337? Don't you know? Well, me neither. Let's find out. We know that 9 times 47 equals 423. 0 times 47 equals 0. 337 is closer to 423 than it is closer to 0. So the number of times that 47 can go into 337 is probably 6, 7, or 8. So let's multiply to check. 8 times 47 equals 376, and that goes over 337. So 8 is not the number we are looking for. But since now we know that 8 times 47 equals 376, it is probably a good idea to record that result here. So the number of times 47 goes into 337 is probably 7, right? But let's multiply to check. 7 times 47 equals 329, and that is pretty close to 337 without going over. 7 times 47 equals 329. So 7 is the number of times that 47 can go into 337. So I write 7 here. Since 7 times 47 equals 329, I write 329 here, and then I subtract. I will do this subtraction by completing the smaller number until we get the greater number. 329 plus 1, 330. 330 plus 7, 337. So we added 1 and 7. In total, we added 8. 337 minus 329 equals 8, because 329 plus 8 equals 337. I said that after a subtraction you always bring down the next digit, but you do not see any more digits here to bring down. What does it mean? It means that when dividing 4,567 by 47, the whole quotient is 97 and the remainder is 8. For instance, if you want to divide equally 4,567 books among 47 schools, each school receives 97 books and there are 8 books left over. If you multiply 47 times 97, get the result and then add 8, you will find 4,567. And that is actually a way to check if the division was done correctly. You multiply the divisor and the whole quotient, get the result, and then add the remainder. If you find the dividend, then that division was done correctly. But let's pretend you are trying to solve some other problem and you want to continue the division. What would you do? You would put the decimal point here, and since you do not have any more digits to bring down, you kind of bring down 0. By doing so, now you see 80. And then you continue asking the question, how many times does 47 go into 80? And now it's pretty easy because 2 times 47 is more than 80. Because 2 times 40 is 80. 2 times 47 will be more than 80. So the number we are looking for is 1. I write 1 here. Since 1 times 47 equals 47, I write it here. I wrote it here, and then, as usual, I do a subtraction. And I will do this subtraction by completing the smaller number until I find the greater number. I do so like this. 47 plus 3, 50, and 50 plus 30, 80. So I added 3 and I added 30. Actually, I added 33. So now I can say that 80 minus 47 equals 33, because 47 plus 33 equals 80. If you want to continue this division, since we already put the decimal point here, now we bring down 0. And then we have 330. And we ask the same question. How many times does 47 go into 330? And with the results that we have here, it is easy for us to say that 47 can go 7 times into 330, because 7 times 47 equals 329. So I write 7 here. Since 7 times 47 equals 329, I write it here, and then I subtract. You will say that this subtraction is easy. 330 minus 329 equals 1. I could continue this division, but I am satisfied with the result that I have. This is not the exact quotient, but it is a good approximation. For instance, if you want to divide $4,567 equally among 47 people, each person would receive $97.17, but there would be 1 cent left over. If you multiply 47 times 97.17, you will get almost 4,567. It would be necessary to add just 1 cent to get the actual result. So this is a good approximation. Since it is just an approximation, I will write this symbol here. So a good approximation to the exact result of 40,567 divided by 47 is 97.17. If this video was helpful to you, put a smiley face in your comment. We know that practice makes perfect, so if you want to continue practicing, now you can divide 2,487 by 14. If you manage to find the quotient, leave a comment with your result. I will be happy to see it. That's it for today. Have a nice day. Bye.